Today we're going to be talking about how I erase something. Now this is before I go in with charcoal pencils. So if I have something like this that's an arm here, what do I do? How often do I erase? More than I would like to admit. But anyhow, stick around. It's going to be fun. All right, so in my last video, I did the abstract, and this is the gentleman that's kind of coming out. Let me get a little more of a close-up of him here. And he looks like somebody very specific to me, but I'm not going to say it. I want to see if anybody thinks he looks like who I think he looks like, and it's really creepy because if it is, why would he want to come visit me in on my board here? So anyhow, but this is where I'm at on that. I really like him. I love the horns and how the horns are coming out. But this video is going to really focus on what do I do here when I started painting in this arm, and I don't like it. It's just not right. I don't like it at all. And so what do I do at this point? And so what I do is pretty simple. I erase it, and how I erase it is I go back in to my powder charcoal, and I will just go in just like that. And now, at this point, I do need to add some of the texture in there. So and I'm really curious. I really don't know. I sat there and I looked at this, and looked at this, and looked at this, and that area looked like an arm, and I thought, yeah, that's it. But it felt very trite, and it still might go in that way. It still might end up going that way, but it felt very trite to me in the sense that, arm out, arm down here, torso here. It felt like I've seen that image a million times, and I just didn't want to do it. And I think that's, as artists, we've got to be really careful we don't fall into that. We don't fall into the really check in with ourselves. What are we feeding ourselves, and what are we seeing? And are we just replicating what we've seen, or are we trying to create something new based on what we fed ourselves? And obviously that's what we want to do. And so when I saw that, I just thought to myself, wow, I've seen this, fun type thing with an arm out, arm down, things, leg up here. I've seen that. I don't know how many times, but it feels like I've seen it a million times. And I don't want to do that. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I just know that I've seen that, and I don't want to do that. So I am going to just keep looking to see what comes out of it. Things like this are what I call relics. It's my handprint. When it goes down, you reach inside, because sometimes on a bigger piece like this, you'll get these. And sometimes I will go into them, and I'll do this where I just kind of fade it out. But a lot of times I just leave them, and I let them help inform whatever's going to happen in the background, whether it's trees or bushes or whatever is going to happen. So anyhow, this is a super short video, but I always enjoyed seeing where things are going. And I want to do that more with this particular piece to show the process of it, because I don't shoot just step-by-step process, time-based process, unless I start off with the abstract, which I like to do. I like to do those videos so people can look at it and see where it starts, and then go, wow, that's where it started, and then 1, 2, 3 videos later, see where it's ended. So anyhow, subscribe if you want to see more or see where this guy goes. So anyhow, there it is. I'll end up blowing off that. Matter of fact, I'll do it super quick. so that you can see. I do have kind of a, it looks like a visual line here that I'll want to see if I can't scoot over and move around a little bit like that. A little more texture in here maybe. You'll see that arm is completely gone. So anyhow, there he is. Tell me what you think he looks like. The next one, the next video I do of him, I'll let you know who I think he looks like. So guys, take care. Please like, follow, share, all those cool things. And remember, the only thing we can really do is draw. Just keep drawing. Guys, take care.